Well, I first became involved in scouting and Cub Scouts back in the early 70s when I was in 3rd grade. I was in a pack there, and I did scouting in Cub Scouts up until I became a Weeblo 2, and I stopped because we weren't very active. So that's why I stopped, and then my parents encouraged me to go to the troop that was at my church, which was Troop 50 at Christ United Methodist Church in Alliance, Ohio. That's how I got involved in scouting. Well, I have been the Cope Director at Seven Ranges Scout Reservation for the past 9 years. I just recently passed on the VOA advisor role to a really great guy, Bill Robinson, and I am involved with Troop 36, Pack 36, and Troop 25 here in the area, as well as staying involved in venturing, as you can see with my green uniform, and remaining involved in Cope and the staff at Seven Ranges. How long have I been involved? Wow, that's an interesting question. And what roles? The roles are probably too many to name because I will have been in and out and forgot some of them. I have been just about everything but a Scoutmaster. I've served as an Assistant Scoutmaster of Troop 50 all the way back in 1981. I'm an Eagle Scout. I was the 84th Eagle Scout in Troop 50, Alliance, Ohio. I got back involved in 2008, and I've worked with Troop 36. I was the first advisor to Crew 1036 for the venture crew there. I was one of the first associate advisors in the group that started the Venturing Officers Association, served instrumentally in bringing World Fest to Seven Ranges Scout Reservation, which is a huge annual event that we hold for venturing at Seven Ranges Scout Reservation. I have been committee chairman and pack leader of Pack 36 in East Canton, and I became crew advisor to Crew 1025 here in Canton out of Dewberry United Methodist Church. I've served as the Hetuck District chairman for activities, and probably a dozen other things that I can't think of right now. I've been Cope Director for 9 years nonstop, and I know that a lot of people believe that I eat, sleep, and breathe Cope. I had occasion to have a group on the course of adults after I started the adult program here several years ago. They were up from Plano, Texas. One of their scout leaders was from here and was a 5th-year Pipestone stone holder. And we went through the whole week, and these guys were all professionals. They were engineers, they were business managers. They had all kinds of great, backgrounds, and they really struggled with the program. I found out at the end of it when we were doing a debrief, if I can say this without choking up, that they had had a significant tragedy, a loss of life within their scouting ranks by accident in the spring of that year, and that they were super struggling with their relationships and working through things. And they were very, very appreciative of the program. And when we further debriefed, I found out that I realized that that COPE program had started them on the road to healing. So, and I still hear from them today. So yes, that's probably my best memory, because the thing that I was heavily involved in and cared about in scouting actually really significantly benefited them and their youth as well. It is something I have done alongside my family. My wife was an associate advisor of Crew 1036. She came down and volunteered as a staff member year before last on camp staff. We got to do that. My uncle Jack is an Eagle Scout out of a troop in Alliance that no longer exists, and he got his Eagle in the 60s, early 60s. I was the second generation, and my son got his Eagle out of Troop 36, I want to say 2011, 2012. So yeah, it's been something I've done alongside my family. To persevere. The thing I've learned as a scouting volunteer is to persevere and make every attempt to get as many people as you possibly can involved in the programs that you're trying to put on, because things come up and you need the manpower. So the more the merrier, and I've made a significant effort at training people to do COPE and COPE related activities, to teach games. Every year we do a program at BPI that now is a 2-class thing. We do one for Cub Scouts and one for the Boy Scouts and Venturers, so that people can take back the COPE related activities and use them within their troops, crews, or packs. And having those people to tap to help out with things on different occasions has been very beneficial. What does it mean to me to be a Silver Beaver recipient? First of all, I want to go on record as saying that I just didn't expect it. I mean, the stuff that I've done in scouting, I've done because it's the stuff that I love to do in scouting. It's, all the opportunities that I've had, it's given so much to me. It's nice to be recognized, but I can't even imagine. I mean, I think of people that I know that have received the Silver Beaver over the course of time. The very first person I can think of was Dick Moore. Dick Moore was very active in Buckeye Council back in the 70s. He was my first Scoutmaster in Troop 50. I remember when he got his Silver Beaver, and I mean, I looked up to that man so much that it was like, wow, I don't know if I can put myself on that same level. People like Lynn Butts and Howard Bosworth and Bob Stuck. Those people are, and I know, guys, there's a lot of you out there that have Silver Beaver that I'm not mentioning, like Brian Seaton and others, and Jay Fisher. And there are so many of you. But I look up to all you that I know that have it, and I don't really think of myself even playing on the same field as most of you. So if you see this, mad props to you guys. Thank you. I know Clyde Oyer is a Silver Beaver, and I'm so proud to be affiliated with those guys. And thinking of Emerson Roth and others, they're all coming up to me. And the other people that are getting it this year, I've worked real close with Steve Longworth and Cindy Donzie and others. So congratulations to all of you too. The advice I would give to scouting volunteers is find joy in the stuff that you do in scouting, and if you don't, take a step back and find something you can find joy in, because I have seen scouting volunteers frustrated, angry, upset, set to complaining, and I feel like that's something that we really need to set aside. I think we really need to do the best with what we've got, realize that we're the ones as scouting volunteers who make it happen. And oh, by the way, we're not doing it for us. We're doing it for the young people who benefit from the scouting program. That is the most important thing as a scouting volunteer. Why are you doing it? We're doing it for the young people to benefit from the program.
Congratulations, Dad. There's no one I can think of that deserves this award more than you. You've always been about doing big things and doing them perfectly, and it's definitely led you to where you are in life. Thank you for always being there for me, and thank you for being there for countless other kids. I mean, you really are great at what you do, and people really love you for it. There's nowhere that I can go that there isn't someone that knows Jeff Gantz, and that's because you leave a big impact on people's hearts and on people's minds. And I'm lucky that I got to grow up in a house that was led by you. I love you. Congratulations, Dad.